Hi, welcome to the Shelly Studio. Today we are working in my envelope junk journal, and we're just going to do one of the tag shape inserts and use the other side of the one that we did previously. I have decided to make a playlist of the videos I do regarding this particular journal, and so I will put a link below to the playlist for the videos for this particular journal. And this video is for the Creative Arts Collaboration Group hashtag event, CAC Flower Art. So if you put the hashtag in the search bar on YouTube, you will find more videos about art and flowers, which is awesome. Flowers are my favorite thing. So you can see what I've been doing right now is taking a dictionary page and gluing it on and it is just cardstock that I have created the little tag shape. And the word on this dictionary, right almost dead center, is flower. And I try to avoid it, but I do kind of catch it a little bit. And I don't emphasize it or highlight it, I just thought it would be fun to kind of have it there. And now I'm just creating kind of a flower shape. This is, what type of flower is this? Oh, I don't know, I'd say it's like a protea, Protea type of flower, though I've taken a lot of license with it and you don't see the center piece of it. Yeah, I saw a picture of a flower similar to this and then just kind of did it out of my head. But that's fun. I like imaginary flowers. They're great. So I am drawing this just with a number 2 pencil, and I get part of it sketched in. And the whole time I'm thinking, I'll watercolor this. I drew the circles to give me a guide of where my petals should end, and just to give me an idea. But then after I put this next petal in, I'm like, I'll get confused if I just keep stacking. So I'm going to erase inside the petal so that I know where I'm at, and I go to do that, and yeah, it's not really erasing. So I try to erase some more, and I'm like, that's not working. So I continue on with the petals all the time going, well, it's not going to be watercolor. So I guess I will have to use acrylics and just to cover up all the pencil marks. Sorry, my camera stopped running and you didn't see me draw the rest of those, but you probably didn't really need to see me draw the rest of those. The original flower I saw was white with a little tint of pink. So I was trying to create that, but I really wanted you to be able to see it. So I really work with it here. I'm using Apple Barrel Antique Parchment is the white color. And then it looks kind of orange on camera, but it is Fiesta Pink. It is a little on the orangey red side, but it is a pink. And I did put a dab of just white on there because I wanted it to kind of have a glowing look to it, to the petals, like light is coming through them. So I do dab white on there. And sorry you didn't see that either. I just went through and put a little bit of pink, and then I'm going over the top with the white and the parchment, just to try and get pink on the edges and white in the center of each petal. And I'm not very good at keeping paint just at the tip of my brush. It does tend to creep up a lot on me. Maybe with practice I'll get better. Give myself a little bit more white. So I really liked the glow effect of the original image I saw. I'm just trying to cover up all the pencil marks. So I'm bringing the white petals that are on the far side down in to cover up the pencil marks. And now you'll see a little bit of how I created that first row. Really just kind of doing V or petal shapes all the way across. So we have that pink on the outside edges. And I wipe that off a little bit, but I'm not washing my brush because I don't really want water on it. Don't want to make my paint runny. And then I'm just going over the top with the parchment, and then that kind of just pushes the color to the edges of the petals. And I just keep going over it, adding a little bit more, and get a little bit more bright white in there. Just want them to glow. This time I decided to just fill it all the way down so I'm not fussing with the pencil marks. And I think this jumps here at some point, but I just go through and just keep doing rows, and pretty soon I will start to do the green. And the green color I add to the mix is lime green. And I think I was trying to mix them together, but of course that makes kind of a gray brownish color. I didn't like it too much. This is where it jumped. I went through and I put the pink down, and then I put the green over it. Kept them a little bit more separated that way, and then put some white in there, and then just keep doing more rows with less and less white so it stays more green. And I decided that my petals should hang down more on the right hand side, so I try to add a few more petals going off the side. Doesn't look too bad in the end, but a little bit of doctoring. So now I did let that dry, and now I'm going around the edges with a General Sketch and Wash pencil. I decided I wanted to put a little shading around it. So I'm just outlining around the edges. Thought maybe this would make the flower pop out a little bit more, so you could really see all those petals. And now I'm just taking my water brush and we're going to add a little water and just blend it out. And I really like how it makes it stand out from the page. I'm just blotting off my brush every once in a while to keep from getting too much buildup on my brush, so I don't want it to go over onto the painted area. And then just blending them out. I decide here at this point to do the ones that are on this side of the center, so you can see kind of a definition between each side, the front side and the back side of the petal. Just hoping to make it look like it might be hollow inside, or at least open on the inside. I just didn't want it to blend too much. I didn't want it all gray. Not after putting all that white on it to make it look glowy. Okay, now I'm getting around to trimming the edges. And I have dictionary page on the back side and dictionary page on the front side. And my eyes aren't that great. I had a really hard time seeing where one piece began and the other one ended. Trim that. But I think it survived in the end. There we go. And now, what art journal page is complete without some sort of quote? I'm using a Sharpie fine line marker, but it's frustrating me because I think it's almost dead. So I just pull out a Uniball. This is just a general Uniball. And gonna write with that. So every flower is a soul blossoming in nature. And the person's name is Gerard de Nerval. I haven't heard of him, but I really liked that quote. And here we go. We're going to put it back in the pocket. We're all set. Well, I hope you liked that. I hope it inspires you to create something. I love the flowers. They're always so beautiful. Spring's my favorite time of year. Don't forget to search CAC Flower Art on YouTube to see all the others. And I'd like to thank you for watching. And if you'd like to see more, please subscribe.